Hello and welcome back to Reptile Discoveries. This is Rob, which you should know by now, because I sound nothing like Adam. And yeah, so as you may know, I do, have a Tokay gecko named TikTok. Now I've had TikTok for a little while now, and I bought him as a boy. Now you probably see where this is going, but I thought I'd try and look at TikTok's vent today to just double check, and what I found surprised me a bit, but it's not a problem. But TikTok isn't a boy. TikTok is actually a girl. Now the way you can tell this is, I don't think I'm going to be able to get around here on the video, but as you see there we go, just across the top bit there, where you see that V shape just before the vent between the legs. If this was a boy, that would have the scent glands across it, sort of like these dots right across it in the V shape. Now as you can see, TikTok doesn't have them. And also just behind the vent, which you can see just at the base of the tail, there's no bulges. And again, if TikTok was a male, there would be bulges. Now females do have the scent glands, but they do not have scent glands that, well, they don't have the bulges, but they don't have scent glands that are very visible. You pretty much have to use a magnifying glass to see them. They're tiny, tiny little dots, which obviously, as you can see there, if I use a magnifying glass, I'll probably see them, but you can't see them with the naked eye, which is a sign that TikTok is a girl. Now, that could also explain why there's been none of the classic Tokay sound they make, because the males do that when they're breeding, and she doesn't make that noise, she just barks when she gets angry. And oh, I thought he pooped then. Sorry. Yeah, so breeding season for Tokay geckos is from October to May. So what I'm planning to do in the next month, because it's now the 4th of September, sometime in the next month, I'm going to try and get myself a male. They're only £15, they're up in my local reptile shop, we've got a couple of them still. And I can always guarantee you there's going to be a male there. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to pick up a male at some point. And they're sorry, haven't had a drink. But they're relatively easy to breed. You pretty much just put a male and a female in the cage together in the mating season, and they'll do it themselves. You don't need to incubate the eggs, you just have to keep the temperatures right, you need to keep their food up, you need, especially for the female, need to give her plenty of calcium, make sure she's got plenty of calcium, otherwise the eggs won't develop properly, because the eggs need calcium to develop, and the babies won't make it, the eggs will just fail basically. But basically what they'll typically do is the male will breed with the female, and about a month after breeding, she'll lay the first clutch of about 2 eggs. And where she would lay these would be vertically on the side of the tank, and in a little sort of like groove or something. So I need to sort something like that out. She may even lay them on like some of the branches or something, I don't know, or maybe possibly up in here. But yeah, so she'll lay about 2 eggs. And she'll sit on them for a little while. I can't remember exactly how long, I'll have to look that up again. But she'll sit on them for a little bit and they'll hatch out, and I'd obviously have to remove the babies. And then she will then proceed to lay another clutch of eggs after the male's bred with her again. And this can go on for the whole breeding season, but you don't want to be doing that, because all the minerals and the calcium and all the stuff she needs to survive gets taken away bit by bit when she lays eggs. So if she's constantly laying eggs all through the season, she's probably going to die, and it'll definitely shorten her lifespan. So what you want to do is you want to take the male out after she's laid about 3 or 4 clutches of eggs, because then that gives her a chance till next year to regain her strength, get everything back in order, and then you can then stick the male back in with her in the breeding season, and then they will proceed to breed again. But that's with wild caught. With captive bred, it's not recommended, but you can breed them pretty much all year round. But with wild caught, they do, obviously because they're from the wild has a breeding season, so they go by the breeding seasons. But captive bred don't tend to abide by that rule, I guess. But I've changed the cage up a bit and added a little plant. But yeah, so that's just an update on TikTok. The not male Tokay gecko, and a little update on Cinder, which is, I found out what she is. She's a hypotangerine, and she has got eggs, so I've got her a little lay box ready. She's been sitting in it quite a lot, and I'm hopefully going to have eggs from her in the next week or two, which means sadly my little boy Spyro, I got her a bit too late and he wasn't able to breed with her. She was bred with at the shop, so Spyro can wait till next year. But yeah, so hopefully in the next month or two I'll have my Tokay geckos breeding. But I need to get some more foliage and stuff. I'm planning on getting that tomorrow possibly, and getting some more plants and basically cover for her, making her feel more comfortable. But yeah, well, this video is a bit short actually. I'll give you an update on Missy, because that's not Missy, that is Cheese, who by the way escaped this morning, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, so Missy's in here, and she's my young carpet python, and at the moment she's in shed, which is why her cage is so, because she keeps going in her water. Her eyes are really going cloudy now. But this is Missy at the moment. If you let me see her eyes. Don't know if you can see that on the camera very well, but her eyes are starting to get very cloudy. Her colour's gone, especially on her belly. Her belly is, hello. Her belly is very milky. But this is her first shed with me, surprisingly, because I've had her for a couple of months now and she hasn't shed. So this is going to be her first shed with me. So it's interesting to see how it goes. Now, a friend of mine has recommended the pillowcase trick, so if I do want to give it a go, so if she doesn't have a good shed, which judging by how humid and moist or damp, or don't like the word moist, how damp her cage is, she shouldn't need me to assist her. But if it does come to me needing to assist her in shedding, I will. Well, obviously I will do it. And he's highly recommended the pillowcase trick to me, so if it comes to that, I'll put up a video, probably on Facebook, because it probably won't be a very long one, but I'll put up a video of how that goes. And yeah, I'll keep you updated on the whole Tokay gecko project. I'll keep you updated on Cinder and her eggs, and I'll keep you updated on Missy and her shedding. And yeah, remember to drop a like and subscribe, and remember, stay safe and stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.